Hi guys, welcome back to X's and O's, a podcast where we talk about queer relationships and sex. I'm your host, Shannon Beveridge. Should I turn the light on in the back? Does that do anything for everyone? This was bound to happen eventually, just based off of my experience with posting online and knowing myself. And the thing that's bound to happen is that I want to disappear. I do not want to be filming this right now. I do not want to talk, and I don't want anyone to know anything that I'm feeling, anything that I'm thinking. I literally want to disappear, and it's an experience I've had always with social media, and it's something that ebbs and flows, and most times it's a situational thing or something triggers it and I'm like, whoa. Sometimes it's just general mental health stuff or general life stuff and not so specific. I knew that this would happen eventually with this podcast, especially since I'm posting regularly for the first time. It took 8 weeks, but finally I really don't want to be doing this right now today. That's not the reality, and I also know that I'm so privileged that this is my job and this is something I get to do and that I have this platform, and I'm not going to take it for granted. So I am here. Here I am. Hi. But how do I talk about this week? I am a very avoidant person, and the thing that I avoid most has got to be myself and my feelings. I'm going on month 4 of my breakup, and I think I wanted to pretend I was much further along in that process than I was. I think you can hear my laundry. I'm gonna go pause it. I feel bad because sorry for being a Debbie Downer. This actual episode of this podcast is way more lighthearted and fun, and my guests are so hilarious, and I'm so glad that they came. And the way that this is recorded, that was recorded a week ago, and this is recording the day before the podcast comes out, so it's much more current event. Whenever you're watching me at the very beginning, it's this is what's happening now, currently happening. But I'm also not gonna sugarcoat things and pretend I'm in a good mood when I'm not in a good mood, or that things are good when they're not good. And things feel bad right now today. Things feel bad. This week feels bad, and it's my own fault. So don't feel bad for me. I'm just gonna keep the beginning of these podcasts honest, and I feel like the mental health check-in that has started and wasn't necessarily the plan, but is become, I think, something I probably will keep doing forever, is on track. I should be talking about this. You know when you're running and your feet get out from underneath you, and then you have to keep running, but you're trying to get your feet underneath you, but they just get further and further behind you, and then you are eventually going to fall? That's kind of how all of January felt for me. I was losing some self-control, and it was only a matter of time before everything imploded, and then, things imploded. And I watched this TikTok today of this girl being I'm the type of person who needs everything to go wrong and everything to fall apart for me to actually be whoa, fix these things. And I guess I'm kind of like that too. The problem is usually my decision making only hurts myself, and I'm all for hurting myself, which is not good. This is not a positive thing. It's something I need to work on in general. But in general, I usually am whatever, if I'm only hurting myself, it's fine. When I hurt other people's feelings, it is no longer fun. It is so not fine. Yeah, I've just made some decisions that have hurt other people, and that is not cool. It feels so disruptive in your body when you make decisions that aren't things that you would and do stand by. Because of that, I'm going into February with a very different mindset, and I'm also doing a dry February. I'm not going to drink. You've heard of dry January. Ever heard of dry February? You're looking at it. So I'm going to not drink. Honestly, if I could lock myself in my room and give myself jail time in here, I would. Because I just want to I want everything to slow down and settle. I think I was moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and now I'm please slow down. And my body is also please slow down. I had therapy on Monday, and I was explaining some of the ways that I feel physically when I'm anxious, and my therapist was yeah, you're describing a panic attack, and I'm yeah, but it's the panic stays. There's no attack. It's steady all the time. This podcast is so complicated to talk about relationships and sex and also be really respectful of, people in real life. and without also being like so vague. So I'm not trying to be so vague, but all you really need to know is I have made mistakes and I've hurt people's feelings, and I am human. I'm trying to give myself some grace, but at the same time, I'm also trying to assess and change and not continue to make the same mistakes, change my patterns. Please, God, change your pattern, Shannon. Anyway, I'm really excited for this episode. I hope you guys like it. They are so funny. Rachel and Mackenzie are so funny. If you don't watch their podcast, you should check out their podcast. If you haven't seen the episodes I was on with them, maybe check them out right after this one or before it, whatever works for you. I think we talk about some things like callbacks to that in this episode. So if there's something you hear and you're like, wait, that was interesting, I want to know more, go listen to their podcasts. There were 2 that I did with them. Here's to a better February, manifesting for all of you and myself. Cool.
I love that you lit a candle and put on music and made us go sit right on your bed. I think that's the way to podcast.
Can y'all talk in your mics?
Check. I'm gonna be right around here.
And here I am. Check 1 2.
Okay, professional.
It's giving news anchor.
Here, let me know if you need more room too. I can literally be.
You guys want to cuddle?
Within Mackenzie. Yeah, whatever you need, I can do it.
No.
Now, do you go to camera?
I don't. I usually talk like
to
this, but it kind of the same as y'all's, I feel.
Yeah.
Right? Like a mix of all of the above. Okay, let me start.
Wait, do you have an intro song? Do you have a theme song?
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Okay. Stressful. Okay, hi guys. My name is Shannon Beveridge. Welcome to X's and O's, a podcast where we talk about queer relationships and sex. And today I have the amazing podcasters, 2 dykes and a mic. I don't know how to like intro you guys as like a unit.
That was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Rachel and Mackenzie, they're also hilarious and comedians, and you should click their links when they sell tickets to their shows.
Yes. Wait, that's exactly.
Yeah. You should go watch them be comedians and listen to their podcast. I was on their podcast. I also did their live podcast, so you may have seen them. And then obviously I need to have them on my podcast. And this is my first episode ever with 2 people that aren't me. Yeah.
Have you ever had 2 people simultaneously in your bed?
Oh, no.
Wow.
I mean, for like hanging.
Right.
I've never had a threesome.
Wow.
Breaking news.
Starting strong.
Yeah.
I'm
always going to start way too strong.
Have you guys had a threesome?
No, but people kept asking me. There was I feel like I had a season where that's what everyone was like really titillated by.
Yeah.
And then because everyone wanted it so much, it kind of turned me off to it. I was like,
no.
can we not again with this?
It seems like a lot of vagina.
It's too many hands.
Well, I feel like too much vagina, too much hands. I'm like too many legs. I'm sorry, where do I put my heart in this situation?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a Cancer sign, and
we want the emotion.
I feel
really
like
cute.
There's too many. You know what? There's like fads in sex.
Yeah.
Where people, do you remember everyone was like,
well, it's choking.
Okay, yeah,
like
choking was
spitting.
huge.
Yeah, choking was big.
And then spitting was a major one.
Yeah.
And
what
then
is it right
threesomes,
now?
I don't know what it is right now.
What are squirting?
Yeah,
So, okay.
Hey, Shannon, we said don't talk about squirting.
We specifically said we can't stop talking about squirting, and here we are.
It started right at the beginning.
I'm top. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it is that right now.
Do you think it's squirting right
in
now?
2024, it is giving squirt.
I feel like we're in a big poly phase.
We are in a fucking poly phase.
Right?
We're, an open.
Yes.
Openness is like all the rage.
Yeah, everyone, wherever I go, everyone asks if I'm open.
I'll be like, where is your girlfriend right now? And they're like, she's fucking somebody.
Yeah, everyone's open.
On a date.
Yeah,
people
literally.
out. People assume that I'm open, and what's interesting is I'm not open. I'm just annoying.
Yeah,
and so people think that's
you can get those confused.
It's
easily.
a very similar energy.
Yeah. I'm dead. Wait, would you guys ever be open?
I'm open to being open when I'm like much older.
I'm open to being open. Yeah, I feel like when I'm 60.
And we've talked about
right.
this. I feel like I'm gonna have like a sex renaissance when I'm
45.
I'm like 55.
Oh,
because I'm gonna be married, but every time we talk about long-term stuff, I always tell Nazara, I'm like, or whoever she is, my angel,
who's anonymous,
I tell her, I'm like, who knows if I can't rule out needing to go to a sex party later in my life.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe in like forever monogamy.
Yeah.
Like it sounds scary, but maybe I do.
Yeah.
But I don't know because I'm not in a relationship now too. So I don't even know who my future partner is exactly. So
well, what's
it's
fun
like,
is you can always change too.
That's what I feel like is way more. I didn't realize being in a long-term relationship is basically saying, I want to grow with you forever.
Mhm.
So it always is changing. I feel like that's what I've been learning is like, I kind of always thought when you found somebody, you get into a rhythm and you enjoy it. But really what it is like, there is no rhythm. It's chaos. It's love chaos at all times. And like, buckle up. And then you're saying, however this ride goes, I think it's going to be with you.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I think that's nice to go into a relationship realizing that you can be malleable with that person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just always ever changing. That's really sweet.
Sorry.
Should I leave?
I mean, no.
No.
No. We prefer it if you stayed.
So you guys are both in relationships. You just got married.
Just got married.
And
yes.
you just got engaged.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy that you're on like the same trajectory.
Always. Shannon, from the day we met.
That's
It's
crazy.
freaky. We both have the same tattoo. We're both born in a
Like
week apart.
few days
A
apart.
week apart?
Yeah.
Are you the same sign?
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
We also have the almost exact same chart through and through.
Are you the exact same age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm
But-
older by a few days, which shocks
Everyone.
One whole week.
One whole week. And we live in the same, like, stone's throw of each other. We moved to LA in the same month of the same year.
Yeah.
You
Our
kind of are like
trajectories-
soulmates.
Every once
Some
I'm
would
so
say
glad you said
that.
that. I believe that. Every once in a while, I think to myself, did I make up Mackenzie in my mind? Can you see her?
Yeah,
Am I
see
real?
her.
Yes.
Which one's fake?
No, we think about it all the time where I'm like, do I turn off when Rachel leaves? Do I actually just like go in a corner and shut down?
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But you guys never liked each other.
No.
No, I'm not attracted
To blondes.
to blonde.
You're not.
I mean, I
attracted
don't
to
want to
blondes.
like blanket statement, but I feel like actually what is kind of beautiful, when I met Mackenzie, I was in the phase of my life where I was like, I didn't know a lot of queer people growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was at a phase where if anyone around me was gay, I thought it was my duty to have sex with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still there. Kidding, I'm kidding.
You know what I'm talking
No, you're
about.
not.
No, you know what I'm talking about. I just didn't know any, and I just was like, I was really worried about never meeting any other queer people. So when Mackenzie,
You thought I was trying to hook up with you immediately.
yeah,
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gay.
and I was like, got it. You want to
Yeah,
fuck?
got it. So we're in love?
Yeah,
Right.
no.
Question mark?
But
I'm all business.
all business, and I think it actually really opened up to my kind of world of how important and beautiful queer friendship is.
Yeah.
Where you don't fuck all of your friends. I think Mackenzie may be my only friend I haven't had sex with.
Good job.
Thank
How
you.
beautiful is that?
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tender.
I mean, I tried for a second.
No, you didn't. Because I've seen you try with people.
I'm a
If
straight
you-
shooter.
Yeah, if you tried with me, like I would have known.
Yeah,
It would have been obvious.
Yeah.
It would have been pretty obvious.
I was in a closeted friend thing for a while, so then when I got out of the closet, I was like, no more of that.
No.
I'm straight shooting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've never had sex with each other.
Mm-mm.
We've kissed twice, and each time worse than the last.
It's no lip,
No lips.
all teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like had to immediately look at y'all's lips. And be
What
like,
lips?
I'm like picturing you kissing. I'm like,
We're lipless lesbians.
It's just two teeth
it's
bonking.
No, we kissed because you had done. It's both of the times you did specials,
Yeah.
like comedy specials.
Got
I
it.
gave her like a peck.
Mhm.
It was a peck.
She brought me flowers. We kissed. It was a
it's special.
It was a friend kiss.
It's probably nice. Yeah, it's good
I'm a
that you
big
guys probably
kisser.
haven't had sex since you work together.
That
all
would be
the time.
insane.
HR.
Constantly. Yeah. Who is
HR huge. It is.
I'm
us.
HR.
Yeah, like
It is us still.
It sucks to be your own boss sometimes
Yeah.
in those ways. No one's making the rules except for you.
Us.
Yeah, it's chaos.
Yeah.
Wait, have you ever hooked up with somebody you worked with?
No, I've never. Well, have I ever had a job?
Right.
Have
I'm not
you?
sure.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, I had jobs. I worked I was like a bartender and stuff. But as soon as I graduated college, I went straight influencer.
Wow.
Lesbians really do hook up with like everyone, like
Yes.
all of their friends.
Yeah,
but I
culturally.
never did that because I've always had a girlfriend. I think that's why I've gotten away with like being safe zone. I kind of
Having
miss having a
friends.
girlfriend because I like had rules to live by and
Oh,
I like
God.
want them back.
Oh God. Shannon, do
You
you, have
need
no?
boundaries?
Do you have no
Yes,
boundaries?
I don't know how to make them for
Yeah.
myself. Clearly, I'm like, oh my God, get me another girlfriend. No,
I think you're right though. Like I think lesbians do, like I think more than other communities, we will have sex with our friends first and then be like there are
Let's be
so many
friends.
friend groups that it's like, oh right, we did used to sleep together, and like it is more like I feel like it's less weird.
I feel like queer community in general, like gay men, same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
But then I feel like I'm sleeping platonically with somebody.
yeah.
And what's the point of that? That's not fun.
Are you guys good at casual dating?
We did say we're cancers. Yeah, so
we're cancers.
no. Do you mean casually dating for a year or two? Maybe.
That's a long. Yeah. I feel like I definitely
You're not. I'm
was-
going to answer for you
I was
immediately.
I was trying really hard to I would get out of like a long relationship and then I would try to date. And I would try to do that thing where I was like, I'm hitting the pavement. And I would then I think immediately find myself in a relationship again.
Yeah.
Where I'd be like, uh-oh, that's
She's
not
perfect.
That's
She's
not
perfect for me.
But I have so many crushes, and I think like I have that thing where I'll be absolutely enthralled and deeply fascinated with women.
Yeah.
The way where you're like, I'm writing poetry. I'm seeing their sweatshirt when I close my eyes. I'm smelling their perfume. Yeah. So that's not casual, huh?
No, dude. Nothing you've ever done is cash.
No, I'm pretty intense.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you ever keep it cash?
Absolutely not. And if I did, they wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Or I always, this happened a lot. I would either go on like so many dates with somebody, or I would only get 2 and they would be like, pass.
Yeah.
So that happened a lot.
I feel like people they'll write into Two Dykes and a Mic. We have this Ask a Dyke segment. And I feel like there's a lull right now in app dating where the apps are not leading to more dates. Like the people are getting stuck on the apps.
Yeah. I think I've been hearing a lot of people are going now back to IRL dating.
Yeah.
Like, and meeting up with people.
That's the only way I've ever dated.
Really?
IRL. Yeah.
That's hot though.
Shannon, that does track. That feels right for you.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I like don't want to date a random person. But I guess like
that's how you fuck
is
your
Instagram
friends.
a dating app? For me.
Yeah, for you it
sure.
is. That makes
For
sense.
anyone. I feel like for lesbians in general. I keep getting asks about that too, about like dating apps not working. I'm
They're
like,
not.
go on Instagram.
Find people and slide in their DMs.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, do you click on your like discover page?
Yeah, how are you finding them?
No. My discover page is like skin rashes. Like I don't even know like what happened.
Excuse me?
I swear to God.
My
my
discover
whole-
page is skin rashes.
It's like skin rashes, tattoos, and Ariana Grande. It's like a whole explore.
What's your explore page?
It's pugs.
Yeah.
It's all pugs and vegan food.
That's incredible.
And
I
that
would
sucks.
prefer that over mine.
But that's a married woman's Instagram
Yeah.
explore page.
For sure.
What's yours?
Mine's just
I set up
the
that,
vibrator.
I set up that phone thing, so I keep getting calls from people.
You
Oh, nice.
have to tell Shannon what your mom found under your pillow.
I had my family stay with me last weekend. And Nazar and I, for Christmas, my fiance, for Christmas, we always do like Santa gifts, but the Santa gifts are sex toys.
Got it.
And she was hiding a gift that she bought me in our guest bedroom under the pillow. And my family was staying in that guest bedroom. And then they woke up and my mom brought out bondage rope and was like, hey, this is under the pillow. I said, did you wake up on my...
She also had
rope.
slept on it.
Yeah.
All night.
She slept
all
on it.
night.
And honestly, she was like, that was the best night's sleep I got.
But wait, this is what I thought after. I was like, okay, you know how when you buy a pack of tarot cards, they're like, you should sleep on it. To get like your like energy in it. Now your sex rope has your mom's energy.
Obviously, I'm
keep
not
it?
going to use it.
You can't. You couldn't possibly.
No, I took a picture of it to like send to our editor, but I'm gonna have to just I don't know
Did
gift it
she-
to a friend. What do I do with this rope?
Wait,
Do you want
you
it?
should pull it out right now. Shannon, I got you this.
Should have brought it for you.
Wait, could she tell that it was sexual? Like,
Here-
like what did it look
It
like?
literally
'Cause I
said-
don't,
It
like-
said
bondage.
bondage on it
Got
because
it.
it's like Japanese bondage rope. And
That's so
that
nice.
is
So
yeah.
nice. What a
Because I
thoughtful
was
gift.
I wish that it was like what's
It's
this?
just like
and it's like just loose rope because then it could have been like, oh, we were like bungee jump practicing.
Bungee jump practicing. You're so bad on the
But
spot.
I know, I'm such a bad liar. The fact that it literally just said bondage. I was like,
Bondage, sex, tie your partner up, rope.
fuck, I know. But she's a good line dancer, and that was
Yeah.
fun.
But you found so many of your parents' sex toys.
Throughout
So-
my whole life, I have found there's
No.
sex toys all the time.
Yeah.
And we
All-
share an Amazon account.
That's no.
I'm scared.
yeah.
you can't do that.
I don't think. Are we buying sex toys on Amazon?
No,
My parents are.
You shouldn't.
Jeff doesn't need to be involved in my sex life.
Yeah, that's smart.
Also splurge.
Yeah,
like
splurge. Get nice ones.
Get good stuff.
Right?
Yeah, if it's going in you or on you, and no, you buy your shit.
Agreed. Do you guys feel like you are secure with your partners? Because you're
married.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel very secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not see her for like a week and I'd be like, we're still so fucking close.
Yeah. I was just talking to a friend recently who's married, and she was telling me that like the second that they became married, a lot of her anxiety went away. And she was like a really anxious, attached person. And then she was like, this commitment is real and we're good now.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about that because you're engaged. And I feel like the engagement period for me was I was having so much anxiety. But it was kind of about what we were talking about earlier with the when you think you have to be in a closed for the rest of your life and that there's no chance of like any type of, I don't know, malleableness within the relationship.
Yeah. I feel like when you were describing different attachment styles, I could identify certain people bring out certain things within me. But then once I was with who I'm engaged to now.
What's her name?
Do you not say her name?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
She does.
No,
all
I
the
do. Her name's
time.
Nazara. She's everywhere.
Like I feel like your relationship is.
It's there.
We can see it.
Oh right, you can see it. She's the hottie in my pictures. I've been way more secure with her, and there's so many different factors. I got older, I got sober, and we had a much longer courting period than I have in the past. Typically I'll get into a relationship and very quickly they want me to be monogamous and to be their girlfriend and to like close everything up like really quickly. With Nazara, things moved way at a pace that I was like not being pushed at. So everything else kind of naturally became more comfortable. So with Nazara, I feel like I know exactly where she's at, like emotionally with me. So I have felt more secure in that. But I know in the past I've had other feelings, I feel like.
Yeah. It's almost like you found your person.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for sure. Yeah, that's nice. But it's fun because it does change. Like, I think Nazara's a great person for me, but I also did a lot of like time on my own before I met her. So it was like a lot of different things that happened at once. Yeah. Like if I were to meet Nazara at a different time in my life, like would it have ended up this way? Like I probably would have been a drunk piece of shit.
Not. Yeah.
So like it's also timing, I think.
Divine.
It's
divine.
Divine.
It's meant to be.
Yeah. You guys are really cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we talk about lesbian weddings?
Of course.
We have to.
We must.
That's why we were here.
It is something I think I have a lot of anxiety around. First of all, I'm single, so what am I anxious about? But my whole life I've been like anxious about how I envision my wedding. And like I think it's obviously probably internalized homophobia, one.
Big time.
And two, just like heteronormativity. Like what does it look like? Who's walking down the aisle first? Like,
oh my God.
Are we walking with our dads? Or are there boys and girls? I don't know. I can't see it. I can't fucking see it. But maybe because I've not met the right person to marry, but like, I can't see it. I'm like, it makes me so anxious to even think about it.
Where lesbians or queer women in general have not even thought about what it would look like.
I don't see it. I cannot picture it.
That's me. I have not pictured it once.
Well,
and you're engaged.
No. Well, I never once thought I would be married. I didn't want to be married. I didn't see myself as a married person.
I thought you said you wanted to be rollerblading down the aisle.
Oh, yeah.
With tails. Literally a tuxedo with gigantic tails.
I'm like, Nazara better not listen to this. I'm literally getting a suit
with tails.
Made, a tuxedo with tails.
Wait.
Okay. I want to be flowing down the aisle. People are going to be like, is that they them going for a world record?
Yeah. But you also wanted your exes there to kind of send you off.
Every one of my exes is invited to the wedding. They have to stand up and read a toast to me and Nazara.
Yeah.
And they
had goals.
Yeah.
You've had goals.
But those are only...
It seems like you're seeing a lot more than I see.
That's only come after I realized I was going to get married. Yeah. But before that, I hadn't envisioned it at all. Yeah.
I think you should go big.
For sure. I want to ride on a horse.
Yeah. I think it has to be loud and like nothing traditional.
Yeah. What about you? Did you ever think about it before you did it?
Never.
Yeah.
Literally never. And I wanted to, as you know, I told you, I wanted to be in a hole, like a literal dirt hole, if that was my ideal wedding. It's like no one's looking at me. I'm kind of by myself in this whole kind of saying my vows, shouting it out to my wife.
Yeah.
Like
You're
I'm
Kimmy
just
Schmidt
so,
bunker style.
Yes. Honestly, that would be perfect.
But you're a comedian and you're like on stage and you.
I'm so shy when it comes to like stuff like
actual
that.
like personal.
I think that there's like a misconception too of like we're comedians and also like I'm also very outgoing. People expect me to have like a 200-person wedding and we are planning for like 9.
Yeah.
Like
I had
tiny.
under 10 at mine.
That's the way to do
Wow.
We like eloped
Got it.
because I don't want anybody looking at me.
it. Yeah.
Fair.
Period.
Hysterical.
If I could be in a hole, that would be great.
Just bury me here.
Yeah.
And you and your wife both wore dresses, right?
We did wear dresses. There was one point where I was like, maybe I would do a pantsuit or something, but then they just didn't look right. And I didn't have time to get like a stylist or somebody to like make me one. So I did just go with like a pretty traditional dress. But I will say when I went dress shopping, it was like very hetero.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
awful. I loved having my family there, but I fully broke out in hives because I was like I do think I don't like when people look at me, but it felt like so much pressure and you're on like almost like a little wedding cake.
Yeah,
you're showing everybody
stand
like
on a little
look
thing.
what I look like, you know, and it felt like the anxiety I got in high school when I was like faking being straight.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
To me, but it also makes me so sad.
It was sad. And
Yeah.
I picked a dress, I think, because I was so nervous that day. And like the pressure of like, they all want you to find a dress today. You know, your family's like, today's the day. So I picked a dress, but I think if I had more time or somebody that could have told me this, I would have done something differently.
Okay, well, you look beautiful.
Thank
I looked at
you.
the pictures because I was.
I'm literally
preparing
bawling.
for
literal
I'm
smoke
wailing.
The smoke show. You and
No,
me
you
look
literally you
stunning.
look so beautiful. Like I think the thing too with the dresses, it's like how do you compliment y'all's complimented each other's well, I feel.
We're so different.
Yeah.
That we would have never picked the same thing. Like I'm very
yeah,
classic.
but did you talk about it? Were you
No.
like, what dress are you wearing? Like,
Mm-mm.
should we have like the same material? Like
I never thought because she's such a Jersey girl. Like she used to get like hot Miami style. Like I was like, she's gonna go big. Or
Yeah.
like I was like, it's either gonna be a Cinderella huge dress or something like that where it was like lacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're gonna wear a suit?
I'm gonna wear a suit for
Okay.
sure. Nazara's gonna wear a dress, and I have no idea what she's gonna wear, and she has no idea what I'm gonna wear. But I'm like, my fear is that it's gonna be the wrong color, but I don't really fucking care because like
You shouldn't.
I want her to wear exactly what she wants to wear.
Yeah.
And she knows that I'm gonna look like a big gay clown no matter what, because I want to go big.
Yeah.
But my mom gave me her dress, so I'm gonna use the materials from her dress to make parts of the suit, which
Okay,
is
I'm gonna cry.
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Are you the only?
my
did you have
sister
siblings?
used a part of my mom's wedding
Garter.
hat.
Hat? My mom wore a hat too.
Okay, why did moms
It's
in
I
the
don't,
80s
there's something
wear?
going on with the hats.
It's 80s, 90s. Yeah.
They loved it.
My mom, I think, it was like a cowboy hat, and I know I'm from
Excuse me?
Texas, but my mom's from Pennsylvania, so
I literally
there's
think
no
that's
point.
probably why you're gay.
Yeah, you're
that-
right.
because
you're
of
so
the
right.
For sure.
Do you think if your mom wore a hat at her wedding,
You're
her
gay.
that makes
It
sense.
all tracks.
It tracks.
Tracking.
Oh.
Anyone? You guys comment below.
Statistics
your
are
mom,
in.
Did your mom wear a hat?
But yeah, I'll wear like a tuxedo, and I'm gonna look like very particular.
What color?
White, crisp, silk, white.
Like a virgin
cropped.
that you are.
Like a virgin, exactly. You know me.
Yeah, I know
Waiting
you.
till marriage. And I wonder, I don't know what Nazara's gonna do, but she'll wear a dress, and then, but it's so weird. Like when I came out, I was like in a religious house, and the huge point of contention that lasted for like 6 years was that my dad would not come to a wedding if I married a woman. So all of that, this is what I find to be like the most, like what kind of a wedding you have if you're gay, like whatever, two suits, 2 dresses. Like the hardest part that I've noticed the difference is like when you are queer and you decide to get married, that's when we basically, Nazara and I and you guys, that's when your family literally has to be like, we have to go through and like, okay, who is actually a bigot now? Like who's going to show up
Yeah.
and who's going to be an issue? Because like, I think sometimes when you come out, there are people in my family that I think still were like, this is probably a phase that she'll hopefully grow out of. Or there's like certain people in your family that still just hope that you will still end up with a man and have kids.
Yeah.
And when you get married, there is some people in your family that will have to face the fact that like, wow, you're really
You're
gay.
really gay.
Yeah. Or
They
you'll
didn't
have
notice after your
people-
haircut?
No, literally. I'm like,
Well-
what does it take? There's a mullet.
even before the haircut.
Honestly, they cried at the mullet.
Yeah.
The Bermuda shorts.
Yeah. But I have to say, though, I had a lot of people that surprised me where I thought that they would be huge bigots and then they weren't.
That's
so
sweet.
you might get more of those than you think.
Yeah,
People
actually,
do surprise you.
Yeah.
people
Sure.
surprise me. I have been getting that from my family where I'm like, wow, this, especially since like I know all of us came out like quite a long time ago.
I'm still coming out. I come out every day.
No, but for real, don't we?
actually,
yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Now that I cut my hair, I'm coming out
better.
less. I'm coming out less and
Good.
less.
Isn't
I'm
that
like,
nice?
just this tiny haircut. That's all you guys needed
Yeah.
to know I'm gay. Okay.
Oh my God.
I might
had
keep it like this
somebody
forever now.
Recently, a good friend, close, who was like, I thought you married a man.
Close. Literally so close.
Literally.
What? 2 days
Also
to the mic?
has met
What?
my wife. Has met my wife. And was like, I thought you married a man named Eric.
He literally is like, I thought his name was Eric.
It was so upsetting.
I'm upset.
Yeah. It's
So I'm like, maybe I need a cut. Maybe I need a trim.
Yeah, it's time.
I'd love to see you bald.
You know,
I'd love to see you fully Tilda Swinton
that's the
bald.
thing. I'll get Tilda every day.
That's her
That
number one
sucks.
comment.
Really?
Tilda.
Okay. No.
I heard it in your voice. You said, okay, I see it. You said, I see it.
There was a part of me
You immediately were like, no. Yeah.
like, oh, that's who I was thinking of.
No, but okay, no. No way.
That's an old Tilda Swinton.
I'm dead. Oh my god. Okay, we got so sidetracked.
Wait, tell us about your possible wedding. Like, have you thought about your wedding and would you wear a dress?
Dress?
Great question. That's the only thing I can like picture, and the only thing I've always been consistent on is, I think whenever I get married, I want to hire like I need to have enough money for this. This
For
is
real.
a dream, but
Yeah.
I would want to hire a designer to design my wife's dress, my fiance's dress, and then use the same materials to design whatever I want to wear, which I don't know exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to wear a suit. Like, I don't think I want to be in a blazer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I want to wear something that's also, I want to wear pants. There will be pants involved.
There will be
It's
pants.
just like, what is the
That's a
top?
jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I
You
know.
could do like a cami, like a something that has
Something-
straps,
yeah.
but then pants.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I saw
I feel
myself
like
in.
Lesbians
Yeah.
are bringing back
Huh.
the vest.
No.
The formal sleeveless
No, they're not. No,
vest.
no. Barry Keoghan is bringing back the vest.
Oh, right.
Literally,
That's
I
it.
just was talking to
I
someone
know.
about this.
It's
He
like the
is
little
dressing like a
dykes.
little
Yes.
lesbian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Is that supposed to do that? Just
Rapinoe?
Oh, is that supposed to be right? Imagine.
guys? Like, let me just check everything. No, it's good. Why do I never know how to say her name? Rapino?
Rapino.
Like, he dresses like Rapino.
Yes.
For sure.
They are the same.
He dresses like Rachel, circa 2007.
For real.
I know. Do we like it? I don't want to bring back. I did just wear a vest at my sister's wedding last year, though.
I like it.
But
Sorry,
I don't.
I'm shitting
it's-
on the vest.
No,
I
no,
hate it.
no. I don't. But I don't want to wear that to my own wedding. I want it to be more special.
Did you have
Mhm.
arms out?
Arms were out.
That's
Wow.
hot.
Do you want to see a picture?
Yes,
Yeah.
so badly.
Rachel's already looking
Please,
at it on her
God.
phone.
My sister just was sending me pictures literally yesterday. How weird. There I am.
Wait.
Oh, you officiated?
I talked.
Oh.
Wait,
I did a little.
talked.
Shannon?
I did a little
Okay, but you
thing.
have
Tell me
great
how you're
arms.
such a slam piece. What the
My-
fuck?
Look at my long hair, y'all. This
Ooh la
is
la.
just last year.
That's
Um,
crazy.
I guess
It's
that's
funny
all I
because
got.
yeah,
But
I've
yeah,
never
it's-
seen you with long hair. I like the short hair.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think, femme
Obsessed.
girl?
God, you're gorge. Like a
Thank
celebrity.
you.
You're like like tanned and beautiful. Like
I
these
think
arms
they edited
out.
it like that. It's
Oh,
the
they
edit.
edited it?
They edited
Sure.
it.
They did
Sure.
great.
It's
They
not
did
me.
great work.
It's the edit.
If we bring back the vest, then I can bring back out all my pocket watches.
Stop, dude. Nobody's asking for this.
How are we talking about pocket watches again? How often do you talk about this?
Actually,
Whenever I'm around
never.
you.
Wait, she never does. This
Yeah,
is
it's
a
just
Shannon
you.
only.
When I
Yeah,
see you,
it's
I go,
us.
pocket watches.
I need to get one. Yeah, I think that's all though that I really picture is just like the outfit thing. But I can't even picture it still. But I think like I would want like a designer I trust to be like,
Yeah.
make me something.
Would
Make me look
you-
like pretty, but also like boy,
Yeah.
but pretty.
Yeah.
Like gender
Anyway.
fluid.
I do feel like you've mastered that look.
I'm trying. It's every day is a new day. I'm like, someone said I dress like Joe from You.
Oh man.
Like on my last podcast episode. I'm like, and then they said in a good way though.
In a good way.
Like in a
Oh, it's
murderous
giving Boy Meets
baseball
World.
halfway.
Huh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been called a trucker a lot recently, which I'm
But
still
that's
kind
you.
of processing.
You kind of calling yourself a trucker.
No.
It's not self self-proclaimed?
Oh, those are the comments that we delete.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, it wasn't me. My burner accounts. I do troll
Trolling
myself
yourself.
I have another account where I will troll myself.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I love that for
That's
you.
just for me.
I think I've like mastered casual outfits, but
Yes.
the business casual,
But where are you
like-
going that you need biz cash?
like sometimes like stupid influencer events where it's like not like whatever's in between like black tie and casual. I'm like, I
Aritzia.
hate
You just need like an Aritzia.
that's all I
top.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
My whole closet. That's
Yeah.
my business casual
That's
side.
same.
That's all Aritzia.
I forget
But
we
I'm
were
like-
literally in your room.
Do you want to go in the closet?
It's right
We
there.
talked about it. We'll be going over that
It
later.
is hard when you are gay and you want
Just-
to
and
wear.
period.
First of all, it's hard to be gay. I feel like we're really good at like athletic and casual.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can go super formal, we can kind of get there. But the
Yes.
in betweens, it's like
Miserable.
I have nothing. Why am I pulling out suspenders right now? Why am I like, let's put on a bow tie that's casual?
That's
no.
not a cash.
A bolo tie?
I mean, you're in a.
Bolo
I
tie
feel like
actually would
right
be
now
cool on
you
you.
are in a bizarre outfit.
I am always in things that are not quite right, but it works. It works for me.
These are Hugh Hefner pajama pants
Yeah.
I like
Thrifted.
with a like REI vest.
You've thrifted pajama pants?
Yeah, washed them.
Okay.
It's not. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Wait, the top that matches this exactly. One button missing, two more buttons.
And you bought
So when I wear it,
Boobs out.
it's all tits, which I don't want to have in the first place.
I know,
So
but they're
I'm walking
squeezing
around
out.
just looking at myself like, you fucking, what are you doing here? At my tits. What the fuck are you guys doing here?
You've got to get those off.
I know. It's expensive. I'll get married and then we'll take it from there.
You're gonna get married before
you
you
should
get
get
your.
rid of them first.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. You guys sound like all the men in my head screaming at me. I have a board meeting of men screaming at me in my head to get my
those
tits off.
Get rid of those.
I know.
I know.
It's
Wait,
hard.
are you gonna CGI them out of the wedding photos?
Probably. Or I'll be binding and then the suit maker will, make them
Go
hopefully
away.
look like they're gone.
Get rid of them.
A boob job.
You'll put
A
buttons.
boob job.
Wear buttons.
I'm going to be wearing
And then
1,000 buttons. But all the buttons are over my nipples. It makes no sense. Dude.
I'm dead.
We're having fun.
Okay.
I
Wait,
had a
when are you getting
question.
married?
I'm hoping for November.
Oh wow. I
Yeah.
feel like you could.
You could get it done
Before
together.
November?
Yes.
Yes.
This July.
I think you could do it like in a month if you
What?
wanted.
Isn't there
Yes.
recovery time? You guys are like,
It's like a
No,
month.
it's not.
some people are scared of surgery.
It's Ray.
I had a roommate who had top surgery, and I was there, did the whole thing, and it was like you could do it.
In and out, snip, snap.
Pretty much. It was not like. I mean, it's a huge deal, obviously,
Yeah.
for many, emotional and everything. But like,
Right.
it was
That
not
part doesn't worry me.
But
yeah,
That
physically-
part
The
I'm
phys-
like,
no,
eh.
the physical part. I think the biggest thing is like raising your hands over your head. But how often do you need to do that?
All the time. Overhead presses, Arnold presses.
Are you doing those?
Yes.
She does a lot of dunking.
All the time. I'm dunking.
Dunking.
She's kinda
That's what I
always
do
doing-
when I see my ex in a bar.
You know what? Worth it.
I heard X's in a bar.
You're like,
No. It's too soon.
Yeah, it
now
is
I'm
too
causing
soon.
the scene. Now I'm causing the
Oh my
scene. But also, you're like, if you win, if you do, it's nice that you'll have a partner because I think that was like a big thing. It's like obviously like changing your shirt and like
You're talking
that
about me, right?
stuff. Yeah. You have your partner.
but like actually,
No,
if
I
we're on
know.
the road.
Yeah.
I will be with you 24/7.
It's
Yeah.
mostly Ken.
You guys are so lucky to have each other.
I feel super
know.
lucky. I
It's
feel
beautiful.
like it's the fucking best.
I know.
I look at the rest of the world and I'm like, how do you guys get out and live without Mackenzie Goodwin by your side?
You guys.
Tear,
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 tear.
barf.
Like, should I leave now?
Yeah,
No,
we're gonna
once
need the
again,
room.
Leave it rolling.
Wait, are you gonna tell them what happened?
Oh my god, about the
What?
camera setup.
Yeah.
Well, I
Give
keep
them a little morsel.
I keep leaving my camera and my podcast setup at the end of my bed in between every episode, and
So a light, camera, light.
yeah, and you can imagine if I ever had anyone over to my house in my life, I don't know if I ever have, but if I ever did, I'm like,
If
allegedly, if I did, I have to be like, don't worry, I'm not filming this.
Which makes you really
seem like I'm
you're
filming it.
Yeah.
that's not a
No.
camera. That's not a camera.
That's not a camera. We
Yeah.
walked in here and we were like, are we live streaming to a
know.
foreign
Yeah.
country of
Yeah,
men?
I'm gonna need to break it down. I'm gonna start doing
have
it.
to.
At least take the camera off the tripod,
For
right?
sure.
Definitely the camera. And also, this light's huge, man.
But I would leave the lights on.
No.
That's fun.
This is bright for sex.
Yeah, this is giving blue is the warmest color.
It really is.
Oh my god, why did they have sex in the bright light?
I don't know, but it was
Too much
inspiring.
spaghetti.
Not
Too
enough
bright.
spaghetti. Not bright enough.
I hated the way that girl ate food.
Yeah, we
It
all
made
did.
me so upset. I was like, stop showing me this. Stop
it.
it.
Was bad.
I'm
was-
into it. Wait, what's
People
the,
did like it.
I'm
I
a
know
freak.
a lot of people who liked it, and I
Well,
was
you
like,
like
no.
ASMR stuff.
I love to hear
Yeah,
it.
but it was not hot.
No.
Have you ever seen The Handmaiden?
Yes, the best movie ever.
Okay, thank God.
Rachel's so into the
The
thimble.
fucking the grinding. On
You
the,
love
Yeah,
that?
I've started to get sex toys that are like hard, and then we can freeze them, and then I just want to hear them.
Wow. Wait,
Weird, huh?
can you explain that?
I'll show you. I gotta show you my freezer, dude.
Rachel's so red.
I'm like, you gotta get in my freezer. No, like,
Blinking.
listen, the older I get, the weirder, the more specific the kinks are.
Okay.
You know what I
wanna be
mean? Like,
smushed.
I want to be smushed to almost the point of death.
Yeah.
Smushed?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Okay, then the ropes
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should do, what is that called?
Shibari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems right for you.
I know.
That seems smushy. Wait, are you still having sex on the floor?
Yeah. We moved to a bed. I literally thought of you. I
Rachel!
had sex in the bed for the first time. I was like, I gotta tell Shannon.
We're getting too close.
Sorry, we are.
Lesbians are way too close with their
Yeah.
friends.
I'm so happy that you thought of me.
Yeah.
And how is your back doing?
Better.
Actually better.
You're like, gotta text Shan.
My back is really better. I think I've been fucking on the ground for too long.
Aren't you hot?
Yeah, I wore
You're in a
so
vest.
many layers. You guys, I
I
have
feel like
2 bras on and a long sleeve and a sweatshirt and a vest, and I was like, that's good.
That's
good.
so happy.
Did anyone ask questions for us, or did they say, who the fuck are those old?
No, people did ask. Do you want to see? I'll open it.
I'm scared.
Because
But they're not,
do
like,
it.
The internet's been mean to me lately.
Also, I think we did that for you and Zoe for Largo, and everything
was
that
just
people said,
thirsty.
they were like, tell Shannon we want to fuck her.
yeah.
Let Shannon fuck us. It was like
Let
so.
Shannon-
Let
her.
Yeah, let
Let
her. We're
her.
like-
It says not a cue, but can you and your guests introduce yourself with your pronouns? I'm Shannon Beveridge, and my pronouns are she, her.
Well, you should go first.
I'm Rachel Scanlon. My pronouns are kind of whatever you'd like. They're sure. She. Sure.
I'm Mackenzie Goodwin. My pronouns are she, her.
If you could write the definition on Urban Dictionary of bottom and top, what would it be?
I think bottom, it would just be a picture of me kind of over describing being a top,
Yeah.
right?
Just being like, I'm a top, I swear.
That's a bottom definition.
And a top? Rihanna? No, she's a
Bottom.
bottom.
Remember that
She
video?
came out as a
Oh my
bottom.
God.
No?
She just posted a video last week
Yeah.
for like Fenty. She dropped some more of her clothing for Valentine's Day, which I bought, and
Of course.
it was expensive. I returned some. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag we need to be sponsored.
Sorry. And she was like, the interviewer was like, "Are you a top or a bottom?" And she goes, "A bottom, of course."
I know.
Disrespect me is what she said.
I was like,
I can see that, though. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
sometimes, like, the bossiest people are like,
little bottoms.
yeah, they're like,
Mhm.
boss me around now.
Yes.
I do think Rihanna gives lesbian energy because ASAP looks like a woman.
Yeah, beautiful
A
woman.
beautiful woman.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't think I would ever talk about this on the podcast.
I'm so excited.
People used to tell me that I look like ASAP Rocky.
Holy
And
shit.
I'm not kidding. I like all the time on Tumblr.
Same nose, same eyes.
It's so weird. I have a video
Can you?
of my friend made a video of me like morphing into ASAP.
No, that's a good friend.
because
something you would do
you guys, it was such a thing. It was such a thing that I kept telling my friend, I'm like, I don't understand. Everyone keeps saying I look like ASAP Rocky. And she was like, that's crazy. And she's like, I'm going to make like she made a GIF of me turning into him. And then she was like,
You say Jif.
Love Jif coming out your mouth.
so sorry. Okay. I didn't know that was the controversial part of this
That's
conversation. Not me looking like
biggest
ASAP
controversy.
Rocky. I'm sorry.
I've never been more hot in my life.
You guys,
I'm gonna have to burn
I
this
have,
clothes.
I have a beanie on.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm hot too.
Is this your formal beanie?
This is my formal
This is my business beanie. I've got friends coming over. We're gonna light a candle.
Well, do you remember? I think it was Shannon. When Shannon came over right before, I was like, I'm gonna put on like a vinyl.
Yeah, record.
And you were like, she's gonna show up and think we're trying to fuck her.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, you walked in my door and I turned my vinyl
Yeah.
on.
No, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna
Similar
I'm gonna
energy.
find it and I'll put it in. I'll show you when we get out of here because I feel like it's too fucking hot.
It is.
Um,
It is.
This episode's
Yeah,
awesome.
this
Okay.
is good. We covered a lot. You're great at this.
Am I?
Yeah,
it's
man.
It's almost like you've been doing it for what, 10 years or something?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the YouTube thing is so different. Like, it's so different than this.
Really?
Everything was so trend based, and like there were like things like so much like confined. I don't know how to explain, but you know what I mean? It would be like, come be on this video and we'll do like, what, name 10 of your favorite things, or like put things in your mouth challenge. Like that's literally
every episode.
That's like the era of YouTube I was on. And then I feel like all YouTubers kind of got stressed when trends stopped being a thing. Because like, or tags, like it was like the tags. And when people stopped making them, I feel like we all were like,
what do we do?
What do we do? Literally. And then everyone's like, oh, we have burnout.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But I'm like, was it burnout or did the tags go away? Like we just all only were following like some method, and now no one knows what to do, and everyone's just making podcasts. Everyone.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing podcasts. A lot of YouTubers have gone into podcasting.
Everyone. I'm like, I don't think we all need one.
No.
Hopefully I do, but
you do.
Because you have a voice.
Well, the second you even dropped a trailer, people were like, we want this content. Like, you can tell that people want this, which is great.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I hope. Anyway.
It is.
Okay, should I end this so we can talk actually? Like,
sure.
I'm like,
I want to hear
really talk shit when
all
this
the
is over.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow both of these lovely people on all their socials. I'll have them all below. And listen to Two Dykes and a Mic. It's the funniest podcast. It's like my favorite queer podcast. Well, there's 3. I have 3 favorites.
Tell us.
Yours,
Okay.
mine,
Yep.
Okay.
and my friend Mal's.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Made it out. Have you listened? You should listen to
Yes.
us.
No, I
It's
haven't.
it's
It's so
really
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, please subscribe and do all those things. And yeah, love you. Hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the audio. Hopefully it sounds good. Who knows? Did you guys kiss?
I did the.
And then I went.
I literally thought you kissed each other, but because I only
the
heard
third time on the
We
pod.
might.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.